Alright, welcome back everyone! This is DragonInWhite here and we are back with another episode of Assassin's Creed. So, we're gonna continue off where we last left off and jump into the thing. There we go. This is actually one of the parts which I quite liked about this particular series, from what I recall, is that we get to play more as Desmond and not just the assassin character that he's exploring. I kind of found it sad that the way the series have gone. Basically Desmond kind of no longer in the picture, but I won't spoil that too much for you guys, even though most of you guys already know. Honestly, I can barely see anything. Let me just make sure of something. Yes, I am on this mode. Wow, it's already really dark as it is from what I'm seeing.
Oh, that's hold still. It's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Okay, so what do I do? Jump? Good thing I didn't jump. Came that close. So there we go. The wiring kind of a bit obvious.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Yes, indeed. I don't fear heights, but just the thought of him doing this
Almost there, Desmond.
makes my heart
Once you
drop.
reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Yeah. Not exactly gonna be best friends with Sean. Too sarcastic. His jokes are not exactly my idea of funny either.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late and you'll miss the building. Now! Open your chute, now!
got no idea why Desmond jumped to the left when I'm heading this way. I mean, it's obvious that I'm heading for the flashing red lights. I would have thought the parachute would be obvious too.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter. Oh!
And if Desmond was a proper assassin, he would have killed that dude.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Well, let's play as Desmond for a while before we go looking for that. I want to use the email. Okay, let's see. Patch note. Wait, I saw this before, right? Well, you know, you guys can pause and read this yourself. I kind of want to see through this. Good. Okay. Wait, so this is Juno? Hey,
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
alright, let's go explore, plug in the power source, I suppose. I seem to recall that this bit took me a while.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. It'd be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
Okay, clearly not plugged in here. This place is kind of huge. Now I'm guessing the order doesn't matter, so I'm just going to run up this way and hopefully run into something here. Ooh.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Okay, so I assume we are in one of the towers. Okay. Yeah, my memory of I recall exploring the insides of this thing. Get around. Cutscenes.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world, we lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
That probably unlocked another door. Oh, I thought I could just jump off. Maybe I can. Okay, sweet. And let's see, I probably can. How do I tell whether I've done it? Maybe because this, okay. Okay, now that we're done with the outside, I suppose we back in. Is this? Wait, is this another power source area? Not too sure. Oh, there they are. Okay, gotta find him somehow. Oh, that explains why the animals.
Good luck, Desmond.
Way rocky.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies
Connor!
have they already spun?
Spare a moment.
All these things I must determine.
Of course.
Have a
Only
look.
by knowing my enemy can I hope to
What is
stop
it?
them.
Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Shen Biao. That will be the correct pronunciation of it.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson,
Where is Johnson now?
in Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Hey, that pack leg box treasure. Mission. I don't think I got a time for the main mission. So how about we go about running some of these things? Also, leisure. I'm forced into another tutorial. Okay, let's see what can I do. Ew. That's interesting. Okay. I don't recall this mechanic, but interesting. Oh, it's inside. Okay.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Well, this is the moment. Not too sure how to complete that particular mission.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot.
Her arm's injured, not her leg.
You be able to make it to the house?
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
There we go. Whole right click.
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I made my life out here. Ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Wait, there is now a quick travel here. That's good.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Oh, rope dart. So this serves as a tutorial for me to use the rope dart. And I bet this route is probably planned as well. Very convenient. I don't think I see any tree around that fella. Nice. Okay. So that gives me a silent kill option from a range of thought, albeit it takes a bit of time.
William Johnson's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting soon. Might be we make a good haul up there.
I hear tell lumbering will be allowed to boot.
What does he want with the territory if not the game and timber?
Don't know.
I like the rope. It's nice.
Hey! Where are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No! Spare me! Go! Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Okay. Back to Achilles. Alright, and meanwhile, you know, a quick version of my usual shameless plugs. Check out Immortal and Martial River Cultivation at hostednovel.com. And if you'd like to support me for what I do, either for YouTube, for the translation, you can do so on my Patreon. Check out my merch store for sweet DragonInWhite goods, and also there's the book depository affiliate link. If you are purchasing book, consider using that link. And, you know, subscribe to the channel if you have not, like the video if you liked it, and ding the notification bell if you would like to get notifications. And meanwhile, we'll finish off this cutscene.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Alright, and that's the end of this episode. So, yep, we'll leave you guys till next time. So, ciao guys!